They say that reading is fundamental. And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I'm going up on my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Cookie? Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is my review for season 9, episode 8 of RuPaul's Drag Race. We are literally moving right on through this. It's going so fast, my goodness. But we're actually to, again, our second favorite challenge week, which is the Reading is Fundamental week. And Ru comes in, you know, right away from the door with the mini challenge with the glasses on, and we knew it was time to get the shit going. And basically they went ahead, they did their thing, went around the room. Nobody really did anything that was really, we're a lot of seasons in, so nothing was really a standout read that really knocked me out, but it was cool. Valentina ended up winning. Me personally, I preferred Nina Bonina because, you know, Nina's mean anyway, and Nina is a reader. She reads everybody. If you watch her live and stuff, she's always reading and sniping and throwing subliminals. That's kind of just what she does. It's what she's good at. But I personally preferred Nina. But Ru gave it to Valentina, so cool. Valentina got to actually choose the order of the girls for the roast. They were actually doing the roast. He's bringing the roast back. And it was hashtag RuPaul roast. But we weren't roasting Ru. We're actually roasting Michelle Visage. And Michelle Visage didn't even know she was actually being roasted until she showed up on the panel. And it was like, oh, girl, yeah, we're roasting you, Miss Thing. And it was so funny because when Ru came into the workroom, he told him, he said, remember now, Michelle, it's a word of warning, she never forgets. So that just added more pressure to them. Before we actually even got started, just from the little mini challenge, Alex, can I really tell y'all how tired of Alexis's ass I am? I am so tired of Alexis. Like, I'm ready to buy her a plane ticket and send her home my goddamn self. I'm just so sick of her. But Alexis had gotten all into her feelings because they hit her with a couple fat jokes. Well, bitch, you're fat. I mean, it is what it is. It wasn't about fat shaming. It was about reading is fundamental. This is what it is. This is what it's about. This is what goes on. Everybody knows that. Nobody takes anything personal from this challenge. This challenge has been what it's been from the beginning. Girl, you being a fat bitch ain't nothing special. You're not the first fat bitch that's been there, and you won't be the last fat bitch that's been there. If I ever make it on the show, they're going to call me a fat bitch too. Now, how foolish do I look getting upset like I really ain't a fat bitch? Girl, you fat. Get over it. Moving on. And basically, when Ru came to the workroom, him and Ross, they came to visit the workroom with the girls while they were writing their little jokes and getting themselves prepared for the roast, and basically had a little chat with her because they were like, well, girl, you know, we see you was kind of in your feelings. And she's like, well, you know, and you could see it literally when it was going, you could see it on her face. Well, I really didn't like it. You know, this, that thing, and the other. You know, it's just a lot of times when she's talking, I just see walking, talking, breathing contradiction. And Ru basically called her out, was like, girl, so do you feel like it's okay for you to crack jokes and joke on the girls, but it's not good for anybody to say anything to you, or they can only say certain things to you? Girl, you need to get over yourself, honey. And Ru gave her girl and move on. You know what I mean? If that's all it was. He wasn't even entertaining that bullshit. So she ended up throwing herself out front and bragging on herself and ended up screwing herself. She presented herself to go first or last, which are the two hardest places, especially when you're doing comedy and stand-up and stuff. She threw herself right out to the Valentina. Valentina's like, good, you can go ahead on to close the show. Honey, that was the smartest thing Valentina did because she completely bombed. Completely bombed. Nobody set you up. You set yourself up. Anyway, Farrah came out and said that she was kind of uncomfortable with being mean. And I just kind of laughed. I was like, okay. I didn't buy totally in, but I said, okay, girl. Sasha was a little nervous because she realizes that she's a very serious queen. So she's a little bit nervous. Ru gave her a couple words, to help her out. Boom. She was good to go. Now with Farrah, Ross basically told Farrah exactly how to place her jokes, exactly how to deliver them to make things more comfortable for her, which she literally did not follow what Ross said at all. There was a whole situation that was funny where Sasha was saying, she's telling Ru and Ross about how she was nervous about the fact that she is such a serious queen and sometimes people don't know how to take her. She's too intellectual. And she says, when I wrote, she said, all I have written on the paper here is a mutton dressed as a lamb, honey. Well, Ru and Ross and James actually fell out laughing. I fell out because I got it, and I thought it was hilarious. What was so funny, because after Ru left, Nina Bodina came by. She didn't get the joke. And she explained it to her. She explained, and she's like, mutton is really old and then kind of like dressed it too young kind of thing. Michelle, she's like, she still didn't get it, baby. And then she gonna say, bye, bitch. I said, no, she ain't trying to throw it back on her because she's a fucking idiot and didn't get the joke. I fucking Nina Bonina is a whole hot mess. But I said, okay, I said, Sasha gonna be okay. So this is how it all played out. Shea Coulee fucking killed it. Okay? Killed it. She really did. And I loved her look. I liked her, her little blonde ombre little thing. Work, Miss Shea, girl. We on the same page. I thought it looked so cute. I thought she looked good. I thought she killed it. I really enjoyed her. Sasha was damn good. She really was. She kept up, her little kind of serious, kind of satire kind of thing going on. And it was really good. It was really good. And I enjoyed it. Valentina was just okay. I think Valentina's corny. So her little corny thing kind of works. It kind of really works with the show because the show has that corny undertone to it. So it just kind of works. So, her little goofy thing, it works. Trinity completely bombed. She went she dressed very trailer park trash, kind of Ellie Mae kind of thing, had the two little side ponytails and freckles and stuff, and it just wasn't funny. It just didn't land on anything. It was just like, So that kind of bombed. Farrah fucked it up. Farrah didn't listen to Ross. She basically shot herself in the foot because she played the game of, I don't feel so comfortable being mean. She was mean as hell. She was mean as hell. The shit she said was just flat out nasty and mean, honey. And the guest judges were Fortune Feimster and Tamar Braxton. Well, it's really easy, child, to really let Tamar have it, honey. Honey. I have a history of letting Tamar have it, but I don't think I wouldn't even. Well, yes, I would. Yes, I would. They don't need me to lie, child, and let that bitch have it. But she just literally attacked Tamar, and it was like uncomfortable to watch. And you can see in Tamar's face, like, bitch, really, bitch? And I was like, girl, she all but called her a muppet, honey. I said, well, gave her, she was really rude and crass. She's crass to rude. I was like, damn. It was just it. She just didn't take the critiques, and she really did do the mean, nasty thing, and it came across just like that, mean and nasty and bitchy. I was like, some little blonde-headed child I know gonna be in the bottom, honey, and she ended up there. Anyway, Peppermint completely killed, completely killed. Her look was 10 times better than it's been. Um, It was very reminiscent of a Rue look. It was like her take on a Rue look. And I'm sure that if she ever explained it, she probably had that in her head. Because it was even, but I mean, and it was cool. It was cool. But I'm just going to say this. That whole hairdo going up to the side where it looked like the wind blew your hair and it just stayed in place. Nobody could pull that motherfucking hairstyle off but RuPaul. RuPaul fucks that shit up. I don't know, her hairdresser, whoever does her hair and stuff, when Rue wears her hair and it looks like if the wind blew her hair and that bitch got frozen in motion, that motherfucking shit is everything. And I've not seen anybody that can pull it off like Rue. So it seemed to me like that's the look that she was going for. No, ma'am. Only RuPaul can pull the, honey, I am Storm, honey, and I'm caught in the Storm hairdo. That's Rue shit. Let Rue have it. But I'm going to go ahead and give it to her. It was the best look that we've actually seen from Peppermint thus far that said showbiz, glitz, and glamour. Like, I've seen her in some stuff that just looks like her. But showbiz, glitz, and glamour, she hit that. And I was really proud of her. I really was. She finally, she showed up on the scene. Nina Bonina was really good. She came as a character like an old lady. And again, crass, smart mouth, snipish, very much Nina. She was being herself, and it worked. It was really funny. Child, when she came out and gave Fortune Famous to honey, who are you again, honey? I said, oh, Nina. It was funny. She was funny. Alexis, like I said, completely bombed. And then she came out like painted up green. I caught it. It was like she's throwing daggers at Michelle, but you just ended up missing Michelle. Those bullets did not touch Michelle. You just ended up looking like a green fool, honey. You just came out to looking like She-Hulk. And I didn't get the whole titty cups, the foam cups, that we knew that the foam cups were actually showing, and then you just painted them green. It just looked bad. It just didn't look good on. It was just this was like the worst look, I think, for her since she's been there for me. How it all fell out. Peppermint won, and she won like a 5-year gift card that actually had to do with online shopping and website needs. So definitely that's a great prize. That's going to be really good for her, after the show wraps and going forward to, her business and building her brand. That was an excellent gift. Farrah and Alexis Michelle fell into the bottom. They were the bottom two. Me personally, I would have threw Trinity's ass up there with them too. It would have been a 3-girl lip sync for your life as far as I was concerned. But anyway, who am I? James, that's it. They had to do a Dolly Parton song. It was okay. It was what it was. I'm going to just say this. From where I sit and what I was watching, I felt as though they never even had to even do the lip sync for your life because they kind of already knew who the fuck they were sending home, and it was definitely going to be Miss Farrah. I just felt that. All up in my crawl, I felt like they knew they were sending Farrah home. It didn't matter what she sang. Farrah could have came out as Dolly Parton, and it wouldn't even made no difference. Girl, you were going home. So, Trinity, you should thank your lucky stars, because you probably should have been. I could have really seen all 3 of them up there and then all 3 of them being sent home all at one time. So they could have all had pop on the plane, honey, and been smacking 5 going on home, all 3 of them. But whatever. It's rapping. So it was good. It was good. It was really entertaining. Really good episode. The Untucked was good. Nice. The one thing that I did say, she didn't say who it was, but there's 7 girls left. There's 7 girls. And she got letters from everybody. There were only 6 letters, but she didn't say who it was that didn't write a letter. How much you want to bet it was that motherfucking name, that with her ignorant ass. But anyway, all right, guys, I'll catch up with you next week, and we'll be back right here on the couch, and we'll be reviewing. All right, guys, bye.